Hello again. It's us, Neal and Steve and Neal. I've hijacked Steve's equipment so we can talk about Batman versus Superman because we talked about it a lot in Hardcore Henry review. You're gonna have to put that one up first, but it's like, we were just sitting here and I was like, man, I like talking about movies with Steve. We have different opinions. Steve likes movies. I like to hate movies. So I want to talk about Batman versus Superman. And in Hardcore Henry, I gave it a burning dumpster fire out of 10.
Out of 4.5.
Yeah, you gave it a 4.5. So we gave it a burning dumpster fire with 4.5 graffiti on it out of 10. And this isn't a review as so much as a discussion. So I want to actually hand it up to Steve. Steve, tell me what you liked about the movie.
Okay, I feel like you're gonna basically shit
I'm
on me for saying
I'm
this.
gonna be quiet. You
Okay,
just have me
I guess say some of the things I did like was, or at least they gave a reason for Bruce Wayne saying, "God damn these aliens! Like, why are they always destroying
Batman's
all this
motivation's pretty good at the beginning.
Although I did think that, even though people are gonna say like you're wrong for saying this, but I did think it made sense for when Superman basically submission say, fine, I'll fight the fucker, and basically just because of his mom basically being kidnapped and held at gunpoint. Even though most people are gonna say well, that's stupid thing, if your mother was held at gunpoint with a gun attached to her head, wouldn't she basically say, okay, I'm gonna go save her, go find her, or call the police?
I'm gonna give you until 5, and I'm gonna kind of counterpoint, but I don't want you to feel bad about it.
Although at times I did think, I did love the fight. I mean, one of the things I was going in when I was thinking okay, this movie needs to give me a good fight in between Superman and Batman, and then I'll say, okay, you did good. You gave me a good fight between those two characters. And I did not expect them to have the balls to do what they do at the end of the movie. Yeah. But then again, that's subjective, because originally I thought they were just going to do the Dark Knight Returns, and that's about it. But it's not an absolutely atomic bomb of destruction hurtling towards the Earth. It's just I think it's just a car crash.
Real quick though, they do have an atomic bomb hurling towards Earth in this movie.
And now I'm going to hand it over to Neal so then he can rant about all of it.
Okay, so, Steve likes movies, as I said earlier, and I love hating movies. I don't feel like I need to hate this. I don't feel like I need to work to hate this movie. We're in the beginning of this movie.
We were both laughing.
We're laughing our asses off. In the first 5 minutes, Batman has 5 superpowers that he just forgets how to use. He can fly if he has bats around him. He can survive great falls. He has super strength. He has scope vision. At some point, he just sees 2 specks in the distance, and it just zooms in. And I know it's a cinematic thing, but it's supposed to be a first-person segment of Batman. And it just zooms into Superman and Zod from Man of Steel, just wrecking up Metropolis. And they've
been lifting a thing so a guy can
he saves a dude's life by lifting a thing, and he saves a girl's life with his quickness and everything. And he's an old, and it's if you had more of that,
that'd be fine.
More of that to motivate him. Batman's motivation through this whole movie makes sense.
Yeah.
But at some point, everyone tells Batman that he's wrong, which is not correct because Superman does. More than half this movie.
Yeah.
3/4 of this movie is telling Superman, you have to take responsibility for your actions.
Yeah.
And Superman going, no.
I can't do that.
In the beginning of this movie, you're seeing Metropolis get destroyed, and Batman's pissed about it. Because his people are getting hurt, a girl's mom is dead, all this shit's happening. That's not fair. Superman shouldn't be allowed to get away with that. I want to get away with that. Steve, if you and me were fighting twin evil versions of ourselves, and we destroyed a building, and we killed the twin evil versions, nobody's gonna be good job. We're gonna be arrested.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how we killed those twin evil versions. We're gonna get arrested. And that's basically what Zod and Superman fighting at Man of Steel was.
Yeah.
They destroyed a city, and they needed to be punished for it. And Superman never got any punishment for that. And I understand that. You can't punish Superman because Superman's unstoppable. But I don't know why I just said unstoppable. He's not stoppable.
I mean,
I'm sorry to have a Disney level of speaking here, but in the comic books and in every other medium, he's not serious. And, he's serious, but he isn't deathly serious.
He's
but you can see every other iteration of Superman. You can see himself humming his theme tune when he's going to go stop a guy.
Yeah.
And this one doesn't do that. This one is he shows up in Africa. For some reason, he he can hear Lois Lane's heartbeat all the time. Like, he saves Lois Lane a ton of times in this movie, but via hearing her heartbeat.
She's basically Mary Jane in this movie.
Yeah, she's Mary Jane falling and Spider-Man saving her every time. But unlike in Spider-Man, where Spider-Man creepily stalks Mary Jane all the time, like in the Spider-Man movies and like everything else, Superman's just on the other side of the world on like the frozen mountains of Tibet, talking to Ghost Dad, and not his birth dad, Ghost Pa Kent Dad, who is making a crucifix for him. I don't know if you caught that. He made a crucifix.
Oh, yeah, he made
like
wait, that was supposed to just a gravestone.
It was a gravestone with a cross on it, which makes it a crucifix.
Oh yeah.
Because this movie came out during Easter, Steve.
Oh yeah, it did.
Zack Snyder really wants you to think that Superman is Jesus. And they really,
symbolism.
Yeah, it's super symbolism, and it's like shoved down your throat, and that doesn't even get to like plot holes of this movie. So at some point in this movie, it's great. They wanted a scene where Superman is worshipped by Mexican people during Day of the Dead. So at some point, Superman is in a kitchen of Lex Luthor's kitchen during a party, and of course Lex Luthor is a rich businessman, so he has all Mexican workers, because that's not racist.
Wait, wasn't that Bruce Wayne?
No, Bruce Wayne was down there too.
Oh yeah, true.
But it was Lex Luthor's party and his employees, and they have the Day of the Dead Festival of Mexico on the TV, because that's also not racist.
Yeah.
And it's on fire, and that's still not racist. Until Superman showed up and everyone was painted in like Day of the Dead makeup and reaching out to like worship him as though he were a god. And if Superman I'll be honest, if Superman embraced that and became a villain during this movie and was like, became kind of a Bizarro or like the Injustice storyline of I'm a dark god, I will make this world correct, and Batman stopping him, you would have had a way better movie. Instead, you have Superman who's just sitting around like, I don't want to save everyone. I don't want to be worshipped. I don't want to be like, I don't care what people say about me. All I want to do is fully clothed, jump into a bathtub with my girlfriend, who is naked as all hell, who I just saved from a drug lord, like a warlord.
Who I killed by just...
he killed that guy. Like in the beginning of this movie, Lois Lane is being held hostage by like an African warlord. And Superman puts his ass through 3 walls.
And then they kill off Jimmy.
Yeah, they killed Jimmy.
Who was a basically CIA agent.
Yeah, like instead of being the plucky photographer who's never feels like anything's in danger, never takes anything seriously because Superman saves everyone, and even at some points Lois Lane goes, Jimmy, why are you taking anything seriously? And he goes, well, I'm next to you, Lois, and if I'm next to you, then Superman's gonna come and save my ass.
Yeah.
Like that's Jimmy. That's the character of Jimmy. Instead, you have Jimmy Olsen in this movie playing not Jimmy Olsen. Never mind. Fuck it. You have Jimmy in this movie who is like being held captive by a drug cart, like a warlord, and he turns out to be a CIA man, and like he was transmitting everything, and he gets killed, and all the African people get killed by a white Russian guy, and then who isn't even Russian. That guy didn't like. They were like, he's a Russian, and then he spoke with like an Irish accent. Like WB, it's not hard to find a Russian person. But if you're gonna make a Russian character, make them speak like they have a Russian accent. You have money. You can afford that.
Yeah. Like, I mean, they did it in The Punisher.
They did. All you had to do was not make him Russian. Instead, he kind of talks like in the Bostonian cadence with like an Irish accent through the whole movie. He's barely in the movie, and even then he's like he's Russian. He's like, you want a beer, mate? And you're like, you're not Russian. And like he kills tons of people, and then Superman shows up to save one chick, and he kills a guy for her. And then he jumps on top of her in a bathtub, nearly drowning her. Nearly.
You gonna talk about the batshit crazy stuff?
Okay, so no, I want to get to plot holes.
Okay.
Because we hit 9 minutes, and I'm gonna take a minute to talk about plot holes. I'm just gonna list them off. So Batman figures out who Clark Kent is.
And
Clark Kent figures out who Batman is through magic. Superman never has a point where he actually figures out who Bruce Wayne is and who Batman is, but Bruce Wayne goes to Lex Luthor's computer and finds out who Superman is.
Oh yeah, because of the Daily Planet.
Second plot hole is that Lex Luthor has like knowledge of other metahumans. He has Cyborg, Aquaman, Flash, and Wonder Woman, and Superman, and he has logos made for them already.
It's like, are you a fanboy or something?
Yeah, he's a fanboy. Lex Luthor in this movie is not Lex Luthor, people. He is Joker. And he's not a good Joker. He's a terrible Joker that they gave millions of dollars and told him to call himself Lex Luthor. And I saw people defending it, being like, "Oh, he's Alex Luthor." I don't even know if that's a real character.
Yeah, there's
a son. Oh, it's like he's the son of Lex Luthor.
Alex Jr.
But he's calls himself Lex. He's not a great character. Like this actor's good. I've seen him do good work, and he's not this is a terrible character that he was given. I've seen Ben Affleck do good work, and I'll tell you something. When Ben Affleck
is the best thing.
Ben Affleck is the best thing in this movie. He's not even that great, and they have a scene where he beats up thugs, and he makes a guy stand on his own neck.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that dude stands on his neck and is dead. All right? He is dead.
He's dead as a doornail.
And then he just shoots people. And then he blows up a guy. And when he blows up that guy, he blows up right next to Ma Kent. Like, Superman's mommy. And when he saves her life, and the explode, there's just blood sparkles on both of them, he goes, "I'm a friend of your mom's." I know that isn't how Batman sounds anymore, but it's always going to be Batman to me.
I realized. I realized it. What was that? Because the costume.
Yeah, you wear a cape, so therefore you know my son. It's like, okay, I get that you're supposed to be white and southern, and I know that we aren't in the best position of that. But it's like everyone who wears capes is a superhero and is a friend of Superman, according to her.
Oh, so basically when you see Aquaman.
Okay, I want to point out the three biggest problems with this movie, and it's the end. The end is Doomsday is made.
Spoiler.
Spoiler. Not even a spoiler.
Fuck you.
Don't go watch the movie. Don't watch this movie. Doomsday is made via Zod's body, blood from Lex Luthor, and some magic garbage shit from the Kryptonite shit. Yeah, from Man of Steel, and a Cthulhu monster. Two Cthulhu monsters. There are two Cthulhu monsters in this movie. They don't even show you them. They just kind of have in the background, and I'm like, no, I don't care about this movie anymore. I want to know what the Cthulhu monsters are. Fuck you.
I thought it was just a bit of technology that was basically the technical monsters from Man of Steel.
Yeah, and then it moved like a stingray, but not really. And
the
then
water
tentacles come down. Yeah, the water demon looks Cthulhu-esque. It's weird.
Maybe
I don't like it.
Maybe from all that rated R edit they had.
If they edit in to make that shit look make sense, I'm gonna hate them for not putting that in the movie. And just either take all that stuff out or don't show I don't know.
I don't know.
So anyways, Doomsday is made. Why did Lex make Doomsday? And if your answer is to kill Superman, his idea for killing Superman was to not kill him, but to control him via Ma Kent kidnappings. Or to have Batman kill him. And that brings up the second thing. How did Lex think that Batman knew how to kill Superman? And why did he hate Batman? Because Batman never interacted with Lex Luthor.
Until the end, when he basically says, "Hey, fuck you! If you ever mess with me again, I'm gonna kill you."
Oh yeah, at the very end, he interacts with Batman, but not before. Just after.
Basically saying, "I'm gonna brand you if you don't stay the fuck away from me."
Yeah, and at no point does he have a reason to hate Batman or Superman. Lex Luthor has no motivation in this whole movie. He's just a crazy kid. He's literally our age. He's supposed to be our age, and a brilliant scientist, genius, billionaire who doesn't understand how the world works. And he's not that. Lex Luthor is a businessman, broad shoulders, bald, calculating, and smart. This guy is random. At some point he pisses into a jar and calls it tea, and then he blows up a crippled
Mama June
and then he blows up a crippled person in the Senate. That's not a character. That's just something he did. He also kills his assistant. His assistant, who I kept thinking was going to be, it was just this female girlfriend character who was Asian. I kept expecting her to just kick the shit out of Batman at some point, but she never.
That would have been awesome.
She never does anything except get blown up, and that's awful. And she knew she was going to get blown up because I assumed Lex told her everything that was going to happen, but I don't know for sure. So I don't know. Maybe Lex is just psychotic beyond all reason. Which isn't a good character trait to have unless you're the Joker, and at that point you have to be a better Joker than right now. You're not going to get a better Joker than what we've had before. So just give up.
Unless Jared Leto surprises us.
If Jared Leto becomes one of the better Jokers, I'll be amazed. But he won't be. I'm sorry.
Making
a side note, making a angel out of a snow angel out of guns does not make you a better Joker than Heath Ledger. It doesn't make you a better Joker than Mark Hamill. It doesn't make you a better Joker than anyone. It just makes you weird.
I'm just wanting to, even though I loved. Originally, I thought that Wonder Woman or Gal Gadot was gonna be bad since she's not the best actress.
She was not good.
But I thought she was okay. She didn't really have any lines.
she had enough lines for me to not
But-
care.
But I mean, at least she was able to kick ass, but then again, she kicked both of their asses.
She didn't really do like. She showed
She
up
fought
the
more
very
than
end.
Batman did.
Yeah, she fought Doomsday more than Batman. You never see
And
her fight
Superman.
anybody except for Doomsday.
And Superman barely even fought him until
Yeah,
he
no,
killed
okay.
them all.
That goes to my third and final point. The stupidest thing about this movie. So, Batman makes a spear out of kryptonite to kill the Superman, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna kill the Superman with this spear. So he puts it in
Bro.
the middle of a cathedral, away from where he's like drawing back Superman to start the fight, because he knows they're gonna show up there, which is dumb anyways. And then he doesn't kill Superman because both of their mamas was named Martha. Steve.
Yeah,
And
no.
Steve, if I hated you with every fiber of my being, I was about to kill you, but your mom's name was the same as my mom's name. I can't kill you. We have to be best friends forever, forever, forever. It's proven by law and the
Okay.
Bible and Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus, which is Superman in this movie. And so he doesn't kill Superman.
Yeah.
And then Lois Lane, who was there for some reason, not even a good reason.
She was there for fuck all reasons.
Yeah, she showed up because she didn't want to see her boyfriend get killed. So why did you show up to where your boyfriend was gonna get killed? She saves his life. I'll give her that. She saves his life
She
by
did one
saying
good thing.
she accidentally saved his life. She was purposely saving his life, but the way she did it was an accident. And so she takes the spear and she throws it into a giant baptismal pool that was like 50 feet deep.
And almost gets herself killed.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not even to there yet.
Sorry.
So they do that, and then Doomsday is made, which was
Yeah.
the first point. And there was no reason to make Doomsday because he was just going to destroy the world anyways, including Lex Luthor. So why did Lex make him? Then they have a weird fight scene where Superman flies Doomsday into space and they get nuked.
Yes.
Like they get nuked hard, and Doomsday lands back on Earth more powerful than ever on like Arkham Island. Ooh.
And he actually looks like Doomsday.
No, he doesn't. No,
He's got
fuck you.
spikes and all
No,
that.
he doesn't. Don't
I know,
try to get
I'm
this
done.
movie. He looks like a reject from the current TMNT movies.
Dude, the turtles have spikes on them?
Somewhat Spike does.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. Have you even seen Spike?
Oh wait, from the original TMNT movies.
No. Well, yeah, but like, no, like this guy does not. Doomsday does not look like Doomsday's movie. He looks like a fetus. He looks like a giant, ugly fetus.
But fetuses can't move.
Yeah, well, they do move. If you knew science, you would know that. But
In
this
the body,
is
yes.
this is a giant, evil, angry fetus that's just going to kill everyone. But he lands back on Earth, and Superman's just floating in space,
Dead as a corpse.
dying via nuclear radiation. And
And
you're
so-
like, if that doesn't kill Superman, nothing will. And then the sun hits him, and he's all healed up and fixed.
Because
and so
that's
that
comics.
immediately, and that's a comic thing. I understand that. I've read comics like most of my life,
Yeah.
and I understand that. That's actually acceptable. That
Yeah,
would
that
actually
works.
would happen.
I actually like that.
Except for the whole Doomsday, like getting more power via being nuked, because Doomsday just always has maximum power. Anyways, so Wonder Woman jumps in between Superman and Batman and like saves their lives, and then Superman goes, "She with you?"
I
And
thought she
Batman
was
goes,
with you.
"I thought she was with you." Superman doesn't interact with Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman has no reason to care about Superman. She interacts with Bruce Wayne, and even then she steals his stuff and then breaks into his car to give it back, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's her whole interaction with like the main cast. And then she doesn't even save their lives because Superman could have done it, but she just jumps in between them and it's like, I'm now in a mini skirt, let's fight. And like, so they fight, and Lois Lane, who is still not left the damage, like the danger zone.
Yeah. Of the cathedral.
Yeah, of the weird cathedral that was also at the docks that were abandoned. I love
Of
that. I
Arkham.
love that because near Arkham Island. I love that because of Man of Steel, where it was like, how many people did you kill, Superman? He goes, none, and it's like you definitely killed people. And they were like, well, we don't want that backlash anymore. So what they did for this movie was, the docks are abandoned. No, they aren't. You're telling me no homeless people live at the docks because they don't have a place to live? You're telling me that you already forgot that Lois Lane was at the docks right then? But anyways, Lois Lane, without seeing anybody else in this movie, the last time you saw Lois Lane was before Martha Kent was saved and before Doomsday was made. And she still hasn't left the cathedral because she's slow as shit, apparently. And that was a thing in the Man of Steel as well. So she's still at the cathedral and she hears the fight. She doesn't see the fight. And she goes, I probably need a spear that can kill Superman. And so she runs back to get the spear, only to nearly drown, just so Superman can hear her heartbeat start to fade. So he goes and saves her, and he picks up the spear and nearly drowns himself because he's stupid.
Kryptonite.
Yeah, because it's made of kryptonite, and he's stupid for trying to touch kryptonite. So she pulls him out of the water, and then he flies into to Doomsday.
And that's not
to
how
do
you shoot a spear.
Yeah, that isn't how you use a spear. You throw it, dumbass. You could have easily thrown that,
'Cause,
or
like,
given it to Batman, so you didn't have to fake die.
Oh,
Because whether you think Superman's dead or not, he's not. Sorry, fuck you.
I'm sorry.
They're not gonna keep Superman dead. The comics don't do it. The movies aren't gonna do it.
Although it was, even though I was saying they had the boss of it, why the fuck would you have him killed off in the second movie? In his second appearance?
In his sequel, he's dead, and then they immediately, when they show his coffin, they show dirt on it. The dirt flies off of it.
Yeah.
As if he's flying out of it already.
Even though I could say, okay, there's some emotional tension. That's still a middle finger to you who will actually like the concept.
Yeah, no, Zack Snyder basically took half of the Return of the Dark Knight, where Batman fights and Death of Superman, and mashed it together and stepped on it, and then threw it into a fire and let that fire on fire. And then took the ashes, threw the ashes onto the table at WB, and WB said, "Let's put this guy in charge of our cinematic universe because Marvel is kicking our ass."
And literally, there's Kevin Feige in the room kicking their butts.
Yeah, and then if you thought even for a second that DC was getting their shit together because of the Flash and Arrow and those shows actually being kind of good,
they're good.
Yeah, okay, I haven't seen all of them.
Constantine's better.
Yeah, I'll give you that. That show was really good. More importantly, if you thought they were getting their shit together, they're not. Just they have a guy playing the Flash already, and everyone likes him and everybody enjoys him, and they couldn't be fucking asked to take a clip from their fucking TV show to put it in their fucking movie. Instead, they got some weird dude with hippy-dippy hair, shitty hippy-dippy hair. I have hippy-dippy hair. Not right now, I just got cut.
Yeah.
But I typically have hippy-dippy hair. But I at least take care of it. This guy's got, greasy,
black hair.
motor, motor hair.
I'm an emotional guy who can't do anything.
I have emotions.
I'm
Fuck
Peter
you.
Parker.
You're Barry Burns. Not Barry Burns. I fucked
You're
up
Wally
his name.
West.
You're Wally West. I don't know why I said Barry Burns.
Or Barry West.
Yeah, Barry, whatever.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
yeah.
Forget what names we just said. But you're the Flash. The Flash is
the fastest thing on Earth.
He's the fastest thing on Earth, and he's super kitty and super happy all the time, and he's and he's why didn't you just get the guy who's already doing a good job? Just if a guy's doing a good job, give that guy more jobs. And if a guy's doing a bad job, you fire Zack fucking Snyder. And you quit letting him make a burning dumpster fire out of your cinematic universe because you're getting your asses kicked by Marvel, and you're not gonna and it's not gonna stop. And I can see a WB executive looking at the trailers for Doctor Strange and being like, "See, everyone's gonna hate that, and you know what? We're not because it's Marvel and they know what they're fucking doing. And you know what they are gonna hate? The Batman standalone because no matter how good Ben Affleck is, he can't save that." And you know what else they're going to hate? They're going to hate when you inevitably fuck up Suicide Squad. And they're going to hate when you inevitably fuck up the Wonder Woman movie. And the Flash movie. And the Cyborg movie. My God, if you fuck up the Cyborg movie, I'm going to burn you to the ground. Because Cyborg is my favorite, is my second favorite Teen Titan. And I'm never going to get a Raven movie because fuck me.
Or Beast Boy. But I'll have to say, if you end up liking Suicide Squad, then I'm going to say, I told you so.
Yeah, you can get that. But I don't trust it. Because the thing is, it could come out and even be a good movie, and if I don't like it, I don't care.
Yeah.
This movie, Batman vs. Superman, was a giant hit for all of 2 days.
Yeah.
And then it had the largest drop-off of revenue.
Although it still made...
Of any movie ever. And then unfortunately, it made enough money to make its money back.
Yeah. It made I think almost $8 million now.
There's shit out there like this, made big budget people, and they're like, we make money, so who cares what people think? And they just stop watching DC. If you want my advice, wait a week before the movies come out. Not before the movies come out. Wait a week after the movie is out. Wait a week after Suicide Squad, and hear all of the reviews. And don't just go la 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 la. Actually, look for good reviews. Don't just look at oh yeah, the IMDb said it was an 80% on Rotten the Tomato. Don't just do that. Look for actual good reviews and hear actually.
Say Jeremy Johns or say D. Schmozno or say
Double Toasted. Anybody who's actually going to give you an objective opinion.
Like us. Oh wait, no.
I can't give you an objective opinion because I walked into this movie going, it's going to be trash. And I went out of this movie going, it's trash on fire.
Wait, no.
So Batman vs. Superman continues to get a burning dumpster fire with 4.5 graffitied on the side of it. out of 10.
Oh wait.
Oh, you want to say last thing?
But it is better than the Transformers Age of Extinction.
At least this movie shot well.
And Age of
Kind
Extinction.
of. It's edited poorly, but at least it has better sound design than Age of Extinction.
And it is fun. You can at least make fun of it. It's like
I can kind of like see why people could like Batman versus Superman. Age of Extinction was wasn't just a burning dumpster fire.
It was a cinematic suicide.
It was a move. It was an abortion of a movie.
Oh, there was no movie. It was just basically just like say, oh look, there's a character. And then they say like, I'm gonna kill
here's
everything.
Here's a character.
I'm killing you all.
Yeah, at least Batman vs Superman was only a burning dumpster fire. It could have been much worse. It could have been a burning bumblebee.
That could have been just nothing. It could have been a blank screen.
You know what? I would have been happier with a big screen
Yeah,
than either of these two movies.
Oh wait, would it have been better if it was just the animated Lego Batman movie?
Yes. Dude, we saw that trailer for the animated Batman Lego movie. That's what I want.
Yes.
So, animated Batman Lego movie trailer gets a 10 out of 10. I'm going to go watch you.
With
Batman vs Superman gets a burning dumpster fire with 4.5 graffitied on the side of it, and the standalone Batman movie announcements gets a sad Ben Affleck.
Oh wait, and Batman vs Superman gets at least at least 3 shitty batarangs and at least just 2 gold ones.
I mean,
basically
you're
equaling
stretching
out.
it. You're stretching it.
Okay, so 4 shitty batarangs that are covered in shit and
that are
feces.
No, you know what? You
know.
can have your own thing. You can't speak for me.
I know.
I'm gonna stick with my burning dumpster fire, and we're gonna have to settle it, and we're gonna have to like leave it there.
Yes.
And this will only be settled when the 3-hour version comes out
On DVD with
on
rated
DVD,
R.
and I'm not gonna watch that.
Oh wait,
But you can watch it.
I'm
if
just
you
like
want.
wondering, will it have like parts where basically just like has Superman
I want it to be
breaking
more.
his neck?
I want it to be more confusing.
I want it to basically just
I
be.
want it to bring in Catwoman somehow.
Wait,
I don't know how, but I want it to.
I just want to have like a scene where
Also, real quick, I want to say something just based on like Suicide Squad and everything, and like because in Batman vs Superman they have a shot where for no reason Batman looks at his bat suit before he goes to a Lex Luthor party that we were talking about earlier. Before that, he just looks at his Batman suit like I should show up to this party dressed as Batman, and then his inner Alfred is like that's a stupid idea. So then he looks at the Robin suit that has ha ha ha, and I get the final joke. Like it's a Joker reference. The reason, so I'm convinced that in Suicide Squad we're going to get, we're not getting like normal Joker. We're getting the Joker that was a Robin, like the Robin that turns into Joker. I forget his name.
Tim Drake.
Tim Drake. I was never a DC guy. Even when I was a DC guy, I wasn't a Batman guy. So excuse my knowledge, my back knowledge on that. But I do know that we're gonna get Tim Drake as Joker.
Oh wait,
because this Batman would have shot the normal Joker. I'm
I
sure
mean,
he probably did.
he's broken his teeth. That's why he has the grills.
Well, like I don't care about breaking his teeth. Breaking his teeth. I mean, Ben Affleck Batman put a dude on his neck and paralyzed him from the waist down. I'm convinced of it.
Oh wait, it was his fault that one guy got.
He exploded a man on top of an innocent woman.
And then he did pinball game while he was driving, hit the Batmobile.
Oh yeah, he fucked up a lot of people in this movie. So
Yeah,
if he's leaving the Joker alive, it's Tim Drake, and he feels bad that he caused this.
He's just like, I was a horrible foster parent.
So either we're going to get Tim Drake, or in Suicide Squad, you're going to get allusions to Tim Drake becoming a Joker, because Harley Quinn still looks super young. So either we're going to get a weird Harley Quinn is banging Tim Drake as the Joker storyline.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, that's very creepy to me, considering that Harley Quinn's like a grown-ass woman and Tim Drake's supposed to be 14.
I think it's being the regular Joker.
I don't know who's directing the Suicide Squad movie.
David Ayer.
David Ayer.
He did.
David Ayer, you can save this. You can save this. Look at Batman vs Superman, like with. And I'm sure Zack Snyder will be right next to you and all the WB execs. I know when they look at you and go, "It's great, right?"
And
shake your head yes. Go back and make a better movie. Show them that you make a better movie, and get his job. Take Zack Snyder's job. Just walk up to Zack Snyder and be like, and challenge him for his job in some way. Challenge him to a duel for his job and beat him, please. Because even your trailers make sense, and the Batman vs Superman trailers made no sense. So I'm giving you just that. Just somebody else, please direct this fucking universe, because Marvel had like a plan and they're there, and sure, like they become the same movie over time, and it's like, and it's just in a build up to bigger movies. But DC is just a burning fire. Go ahead.
Okay, and DC, Stop acting like Konami. Stop destroying your
Okay,
building.
let's not bring up like video games. This is
Okay, I'm
movies.
sorry.
This is movies, and they aren't like throwing shit in the trash.
Okay,
they are
sure.
burning the trash and calling it a movie. Anyways,
Yeah,
so we
because
rambled more. We went on for an extra 10 minutes than we were supposed to.
You said
So,
30 minutes.
I did say 30 minutes. We only did just hit 30. I'm looking at it from the side. So, in conclusion, Batman vs. Superman, boo. Lego Batman, yay.
Hey.
Suicide Squad trailers, yay? Question mark.
I mean, music.
Yeah,
Queen.
he likes it, but he likes movies. I'm gonna give you a question mark. You could be good. You could be good. I believe in Will Smith. I believe Will Smith can do good.
I believe it looks fun.
Yeah, it looks
like,
decent.
but I mean,
It looks better than Batman vs. Superman, which is really
looks
all
like,
I'm looking for.
I mean, it
anymore.
looks as fun as Guardians of the Galaxy, but then it can't be compared.
No, I'm not sure anything will ever hit Guardians of the Galaxy level, but we'll see. We'll hope. I'll hope.
Okay, I'll see.
I never want a
as
movie to
Ant-Man.
be bad, and I never want to dislike a movie. But when it happens, by God, will you hear about it? And we just went for 30 minutes about me being pissed at Batman vs. Superman.
And goodbye.
Yep.